Thank you for helping me reach the goal here at Burning Religion. As you might guess, reaching the goal isn't really the goal. The goal is to get word out to as many people as possible about these issues that are such a burning passion in my own heart. The issues of navigating the space between those polarized points in our society that separate so many people, whether it's religion and secular society, whether it's issues of sexuality or politics. There's a lot of hot issues today, and it seems that the gap between one side and another is growing wider and wider in so many ways. But peacemaking requires learning how to move across that gap, and Burning Religion is a work that discusses that. And after 30 years of working with people very unlike myself, the witches of Salem and atheists, and people who, unlike my own Christian tradition, think so differently than I might, I've learned to make friends, and I've learned some lessons from this. Help me get this word out. For those of you who are already part of this project, pass the word on. Burning religion is a burning issue. Thanks. Burning Religion is the culmination of 3 years of writing and studying and rewriting and editing. Oh, this is really good. Oh boy. No. And it is the story of the space between religion and secular society. And I know that there are a number of people who stand in a similar place that I've stood at times, and that is feeling like we are somehow left in the rubble of something that ought to be beautiful. But I'm not sure that the critiques by themselves are important enough to warrant a book. There's enough books about that. And so this book is about the space in between religion, secular society, religion and itself. Those spaces have not been able to be navigated. We critique, but we don't make a way across the almost impossible gap that separates so many people. And this book is about that space. Our world is divided up between church and state, right and left, Republican and Democrat, and these are things we don't navigate very well. We aren't able to talk to the person who is the other in that discussion. Some of the voices that speak into this book are people like the Apostle Paul and James, the brother of Jesus, as well as Michel Foucault, Slavoj Zizek, Immanuel Levinas, and the one-legged Russian philosopher Mikhail Bakhtin. For those of you who are not so philosophically or theologically inclined, I make these theologians and philosophers accessible. As well, I fill this book with autobiographical stories from the Burning Man Festival, from Witch City, Salem, Massachusetts, where I live and pastor a church, and from Palenque, Mexico, in the jungles during the end of the Mayan calendar in 2012. Current events fill the book as well, such as the recent gay rights decision by the Supreme Court, something that still separates families and neighbors today. And this is what the book is about. It's about navigating the space between us that creates the elephant in the room where we cannot speak with friends and family about the things that are most important to us. And also, this book is filled with tall tales, which are designed to take you emotionally where it goes intellectually, and popular items in our culture such as Frankenstein, The Wizard of Oz, and The Hunger Games. By the end of the book, the surprise comes, where we discover that the way out is a carnival and the hero is a clown. So I'm hoping you'll join me in discovering what this is all about. So I'm asking for your help to bring this book to life. It'll be an interactive ebook with links to videos as well as a place to interact with me at the website burningreligion.com. And there'll be a hard copy as well. If you give, you get to be a part of this whole thing. You will get a book and perhaps more. Thanks.